gentlemen, and welcome to high school basketball here on WCET TV. Tonight we feature the visiting Bulldogs of Grandville and the home Hudsonville Eagles. We're at the Hudsonville Fieldhouse. Our lineups already being announced as we speak, but here they go. Dallett, number 1. Number 2, Richardson. Number 3, Rakowski. Number 24, Gregoire. And number 44, DeVries. For the home Hudsonville Eagles, head coach Casey Glass. Number 5, Josie DeSmit. Number 20, Vanderbeek. That is Ryan Vanderbeek. Number 23, Ava Gardner. Number 24, Avery Glass. And number 30, Ellison Maryhugh. The head coach for Grandville is Mr. Michael Van Hecken in his first season at the helm. They averaged 32.8 points per game while giving up 49.6. The Hudsonville Eagles averaged 48.6 points and give up a whopping 45.0. So we're in a heck of a ball game. Doesn't just throw the records out the door, because Grandville is 2-8, 1-5 in the OK Red, while Hudsonville is 7-4 overall, 2-3. The leader of the OK Red girls is East Kentwood at 5-0, 11-1. Closely behind is Rockford at 5-1, 11-1. Grant Haven 4-1, 11-1. So there's your top three. As we see some nice lights, blue ones going fanatic crazy in here at the Hudsonville Fieldhouse. And we're just about ready for a tip-off. 8 minutes on the clock. And nearly 8 o'clock at night. We're ready to go. Grandville took the boys' game. See if Hudsonville can take the girls' game. And here we go. And the the tip will be won by Grandville. The triple try right out of the gate, no good for Grandville. That was number 3, Ian Rakowski. And it'll go over to the Eagles of Hudsonville. I'd like to thank our officials for officiating tonight's game. That's DeSmit over to Glass to Gardner. Work it around. That was actually Maryhugh. That's DeSmit. DeSmit with the basketball. Stolen by the Bulldogs. Number 3, Rakowski. And we're going to pick up our first foul of the game. It's going to be on Hudsonville. Man, Josie DeSmit, her first, team first. And at the line to shoot 2 is Rakowski. See if she can get off to a good start here, going 2 for 2 from the line. She will probably split the pair here now, given that she missed her first. Second one is up. That's good for Rakowski. Number 3. That's DeSmit. That's Glass to DeSmit. DeSmit will pull. Bounce around, no good, and the rebound will go to the Bulldogs. Number 24 in Gregoire. That's Rakowski. Gets it over to Gregoire. 2-1 in Dallett. Dallett's going to force one up, no good. And the rebound will go to the Eagles. It's on the floor. It's be a tie-up, and it's going to favor the Eagles. So it'll be Gardner to toss the ball in. She'll find DeSmit. Over to Maryhugh. That's actually Vanderbeek. Going to Gardner, but stolen by the Bulldogs. Dallett. Gets it over to Rakowski. Richardson, the triple. 2-point basket for Richardson. And Hudsonville is down in the hole, 3-0. So Richardson hits a deep 2, just inside the arc. It's 3-0. Grandville right out of the gate. It's Gardner to answer, no good. And number 24, Gregoire, will get it. Get over to Rakowski. Rakowski has it. Gets it over to Gregoire, to Richardson. Richardson, guarded by Avery Glass. That's one Dallett. Over to Gregoire. Gregoire, over to DeVries. First time I called DeVries on the night. That's Rakowski. Rakowski over to Richardson. Deep 3, no good. Cleanup duties go to 24, Gregoire. That's Gregoire with 2 of the 5 points for Grandville. They have a 5-0 lead right out of the hole, less than 3 minutes into the ballgame. Foul's gonna be on at Grandville. DeVries are first, team first. And at the line to shoot 2. We number 24, Avery Glass. Actually number 20, Vanderbeek. Vanderbeek second. He's up, and that's good. She's 2 for 2 from the line, cuts into the lead. It's now 5-2. Grandville on top of the Bulldogs. Or the Eagles, sorry. Grandville Bulldogs on top of the Eagles. That's 3. And Rakowski over to Gregoire to Richardson. Richardson loses it. Dallett goes after it. And let's see who gets it. It's going to be the Bulldogs. That was DeVries. That's 3 in Rakowski. Looking for somebody open. She'll pass it inside, and it's going to be off of number 24, Gregoire. So it'll be Hudsonville basketball with 4:57, 3 seconds past the 3-minute mark, so 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Here on West Leonard Heart Team Night here at Hudsonville. That's to Smith. Smith has it. Looking for somebody open. She'll dribble to the opposite side, give it over to 20, Vanderbeek. Back to Smith in the corner. The triple try. No good. By Glass. And that's DeSmit with the basketball. She calls out the play. She'll be the floor general for the Eagles until she gets replaced, and it'll be a new Glass, the triple off. Richardson with the rebound. Gets it over to 3. And Rakowski. Rakowski has it. Finds the open lane. She sees it. She pulls. Bounces around, no good. Battle for the rebound is won by Grandville. Richardson. And Richardson will receive it out of bounds. Nice job there by Grandville to get the loose ball and corral it. God, they couldn't score. It's 4 minutes to go, about halfway through the first quarter. Grandville on top. 5-2. They took a 5-0 lead into the contest, and Grandville scored with 2 points on free throws from Vanderbeek, and we're going to pick up a Grandville foul. Be on Perez, her first, team second. DeVries is out. Koopman is in for Hudsonville. That was Maryhugh tossing the ball in. Actually, going to get Maryhugh and it is Maryhugh. The Smith. Maryhugh battling inside. The triple try, good in the corner. For number 21, Koopman. Koopman cuts into the lead, and then we're now tied at 5. 3:29 to go. That's 24 is Gregoire over to Richardson. Gregoire over to 11 in Perez. That's Emma Perez. Richardson pulls, rolls around, no good. I mean, Grandville's getting good shots here. They're just not falling. Hudsonville on the tear. That's Avery Glass for 2, no good. Cleanup duties, also no good. Getting a rebound is 23 in Buchanan. That's Rakowski with the basketball, just under the 3-minute mark. 5-5 is the score. Hudsonville and Grandville. Grandville came off shooting pretty hot. That's going to be a triple by Richardson. Richardson has 5 points, 5 of the 8. That's actually a 2-point basket. It was a 3-point basket. It's 8-5, should be the score. They have 7-5 on the scoreboard. It was a 3-point basket. She was outside the line when she took it. But we're going to pick up a Grandville foul. Give her 2 points on that one. Perez picks up her second. Team third. Harmson and Skoma will check in for Hudsonville. Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 10, Haight. That was a 3-point basket. They counted her for 2. Referee put his hands up for a 3-point basket. Still, it don't matter. It's Grandville up. That's Rakowski gets up a foul. That'll be a first, team fourth. And Grandville is falling into the foul trouble now with 4. So it'll be just Smith tossing the ball in. Finds 21 Koopman. And we're going to pick up a foul here on number 10. Hey, that's team fifth. 2 shots. And Skoma's at the line to shoot a pair. Chance to tie the ball game, Skoma does. She gets one more. A perfect 3 for 3 from the line are the Eagles. They can go 4 for 4 from the line to make it 7-7. She does not. They go 3 for 4 from the line. And they get the rebound to the Eagles. The shot underneath Koopman, no good. Battle for the rebound is won by Harmson. Harmson over to DeSmith. DeSmith the triple, good. Josie DeSmith. I was called her by her sister's name, but caught myself. Rakowski. Rakowski's going to drive. It's going to go off of Rakowski. Actually, it is. So DeSmith will toss the ball in for the Eagles. Takama is in for Hudsonville. It's actually going to stay with Grandville. Minute and 49 to go. First quarter. It's a 9-7 lead for the Eagles. Who would think that with a record at 2-8 overall, their 2 wins. We'll get to those here shortly. And driving, getting 2 shots will be Perez. Hudson will foul number 21, Koopman. Team second, her first. And Perez at the line to shoot 2. She is 1 for 2 so far. She's actually 1 for 1. At the line right now, Rakowski is 1 for 2. And 2 for 2 is number 11, Perez. So ties game back up at 9 with a minute and a half to go. DeSmith having a hard time getting it over the half court. It's going to be stolen by Grandville. Now it's going to be stolen back by Hudsonville. Miscommunication there between number 10, Haight, and number 3, Rakowski. And it's going to go to the Eagles. Minute 25 to go from the Hudsonville field house. Just a few months into the field house. The South City Classic opened the field house. Hudsonville took both games of the South City Classic. That's Rakowski. That's Perez. Perez on the shot, no good. And Hudsonville regain the rebound. And here they come with a full head of steam. Bucket for Takama. Hudson will back up by a 2, 11-9, 45 seconds to go. Perez tries to answer, no good. It's actually Rakowski, sorry about that. And Skoma tosses that ball in. It's been sloppy play here by Hudsonville and also by Grandville. They've both been sloppy. Here's the sloppy play. Should be tie ball up, and it will be, and it will favor the Bulldogs with 27.3 seconds to go. Thanks to my mom for running camera tonight. I think they're going to go for one. Grandville's going to go for one here, unless something happens. Rakowski with the basketball. 14 seconds to go. Still no pressure by Hudsonville. Rakowski throwing out the play. 5 seconds to go. Rakowski still has it. She'll drive. She'll put it up. And she's fouled on the play with 2.6. Brooke Harmson, her first, team third. And at the line to shoot 2 will be Rakowski, who's 1 for 2 from the line. Looking to go. She is 2 for 3 now. Looking to go 3 for 4 from the line is Rakowski. She missed her first. She hit her second. She's hit her third. And she's hit her fourth. We're tied back up at 11 to 2.6. Still time for DeSmit to launch it. And that will just hit the edge of the backboard. And we'll end the first quarter of play. 11-11. Bulldogs, Eagles will return in just a few moments. You're watching the Hudsonville, Grandville Community Media, WCET TV, and the Ville Sports Network.
DJ's Pizza Plus. Located at 3471 Kelly Street, Hudsonville, DJ's is newly remodeled and ready for you to stop in. Grab a drink and watch the game, or try some delicious pie. A proud sponsor of WCET TV Sports and In the Zone, DJ's Pizza Kitchen is available for by the slice, dining in with family and friends, carry out, and delivery. DJ's Pizza Plus. Thank you for supporting WCET.
Welcome back to Hudsonville Athletic Arena, where the Hudsonville Bulldogs and the surprisingly Hudsonville Eagles and the Grandville Bulldogs are tied at 11. It's like I said, you throw those records out the door because nothing matters really. 2-8 Grandville against the 7-4 Eagles. 1-5 in the OK Red for Grandville. 2-3 for the Eagles. As Avery Glass will toss the ball in right in front of me to start the second quarter. Give it to Smith. Smith calls out the play, gets it over to 20 in Verbeek. That's Verbeek with the basketball. Get it over back to Smith. 20 seconds have elapsed here in the quarter. No movement here by Eagles. They'll pull it back out. That's Verbeek over to Smith. It's been the Verbeek and DeSmit passing the ball back and forth. Smith still has it back to Vanderbeek. Vanderbeek back to DeSmit. See what she gets to this time. This time she goes to Gardner. Gardner over to Vanderbeek. Vanderbeek back to DeSmit. Pulls the deep three. Rims out. And we're going to get a tie up. It's actually going to be a foul here on Hudsonville. Avery Glass is going to pick up her first, team first of the second quarter. Grandville will toss the ball in. It'll be number 24, Gregoire. And 2-3, Rakowski. Minute in, and we're still tied at 11. Hudsonville came up empty. The first chances at getting the basket. That's one, Dallett. Dallett gets it into Rakowski. Rakowski gets it to Richardson. Backdoor, DeVries, good. Mia DeVries gets her first points of the ball game. And we have a 13-11 lead. Bulldogs. Bulldogs sticking around as DeSmit will answer it. We're tied back up at 13. 6.5 to go. Richardson to number 24, Gregoire, over to Rakowski. Rakowski. Gregoire the three, rims out. And Bell for the rebound. Richardson has it, but she's going to be out of bounds. Wait, Hudsonville's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay with Grandville. Maryhugh in for the Eagles. Grandville having a hard time getting the ball in. Richardson is not looking, but she gets it. Over to Rakowski. Rakowski has it in the corner. 2 minutes have elapsed. That's Richardson. This time it's a 2-point basket. It's good. This time I can see it. This time I can see Richardson was inside, and we're going to get a full timeout to Hudsonville. They'll have 2 fulls left and 2 30s. Hudsonville and Grandville battling out on the court tonight. Girls style was 15-13. Grandville with the lead. So it's 6 for Richardson. Rakowski has 3. She's 3 for 4 from the line. 2 for Perez, both on free throw. She's 2 for 2. And Gregoire has 2. In the second quarter, Richardson has 2. DeVries has 2. For the Hudsonville Eagles, it's Skoma with 1, who's 1 for 2 from the line. 3-point basket for DeSmit, plus a 2 here, has 5. 2 for Vanderbeek, both on free throws. She's 2 for 2. And a triple try by Koopman was good, and Takama has 2. All leads up to a 15-13, a 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. That's Gardner. Over to Vanderbeek. That's DeSmit. DeSmit has time to dribble. She will dribble. 5:30 to go. 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. Nice defense here by Rakowski for the Bulldogs. Gets over to Gardner. Gardner, Maryhugh. DeSmit. DeSmit was going to pull. Bounces around, no good. Battle for the rebound is won by DeVries. Gregoire over to Rakowski. Rakowski has it. Surprisingly, Grandville is in the lead right now. Slow starts for Hudsonville are just costing them the game right now. It's a triple try for Dallett is no good. Gardner gets the rebound. She's 2-on-1. Eagles had the advantage. DeVries kicks it, no call. This time we'll pick up a foul. Avery Glass is going to pick up a Grandville foul. It's going to be on number 1, Dallett. Her first, team first. Grandville had 5 fouls in the first quarter. Hudsonville only had 3. Shot for 2, no good. And the shot was by Gardner, I believe. Or Glass. Maryhugh picks up her first. Team second. So it'll be Grandville basketball. Rakowski got it from Gregoire. Back to Gregoire. That's Richardson with the basketball. Richardson cross court to DeVries. Back door, no good. Here comes DeSmit. Advantage Grandville. DeSmit's going to pull and rebound for Gregoire over to Rakowski. 4.5 to go. It's been silent as Gregoire is going to shoot 3, no good. DeVries gets the rebound. That's Rakowski to Richardson. This time it's a triple. No good. This time she would have got credited for the triple. I was watching that time. That's Vanderbeek for 2. She has 4 points now, and the game is tied back up at 15. That's DeVries over to Rakowski. Rakowski losing it to DeSmit. That's Glass. And Glass goes on to shoot 2 as DeVries will pick up the foul. Her second and the team's second. So Glass will go to the line to shoot a pair. Avery Glass goes 1 for 1, looking to go 2 for 2. As the Bulldogs and the Eagles will have a pair of substitutions. Gardner's going to sit down, along with number 20 in Vanderbeek. So Glass is back at the line to shoot 1 more. She is 2 for 2, and they make the lead now 17-16. 17-15. Is the score. Hudsonville Eagles on top. Glad you joined us from the Fieldhouse Arena for this girls' variety of lacrosse town battle. The Chicago Dry Battle, as Perez will get the shot. She has 4 points now. And we're tied back up at 17. That's DeSmit. That's Glass. Glass block by number 23. Kukanen. Isabel no, actually number 20. Gayring. Gayring on the block, 3:12 to go. New floor general, it's going to be number 1, Skoma. Over to Smith. Oh, Smith's back out there, so the floor general is out there. She'll have most of the play time. That's Skoma, and Skoma's going to travel. Turnover, Hudsonville. 2:58 to go, still tied at 17. So it'll be Gregoire over to Rakowski. Coach Michael Van Hecken in his first season at Grandville. Math teacher at Grandville. That's Gregoire. Perez, the triple, good. Emma Perez has 7 points now and puts the lead out to 3 for the Bulldogs at 20-17. Cross-court pass, it could have been stolen by the Bulldogs, but the Hudsonville Eagles retain possession. That was DeSmit for 3, no good. DeSmit gets the back, and we're going to whistle, and she's going to travel. Back-to-back travels for Hudsonville. So it'll be 2:18 to go. That's number 24, Gregoire. Gets it into 3, Rakowski. 2:10 to go. Rakowski with the basketball. Surprisingly, Grandville is in the lead right now at 20-17. As Perez shoots 2, no good. And Richardson gets the rebound, the loose ball for Grandville. Now another loose ball. And we're going to pick up a foul here on the Bulldogs, number 11 in Perez. They'll be her third. Team third. The Eagles looking to score here. It's been all Grandville from the start of this quarter. They haven't let off the gas, but it's been close. It's just a 3-point basket that separates the Bulldogs and the Eagles. Ball's on the ground, still loose. Richardson has it, and still loose on the ground. It's going to be tied up. It's in the favor of the Bulldogs. It's just been loose basketballs, loose, and nobody's been able to corral it. Let's checking in for the Bulldogs is number 15, Madden. That's Maya Madden. Checking for the first time. She'll take the shot. No good. And stepping out of bounds, not knowing the out of bounds line, is Skoma. Thought she could tiptoe the line, and referee is right there to call it. 1:18 to go. Grandville retains possession after the turnover by the Eagles. Rakowski. Gregoire for 2. She has 4 points now, and now the lead is out to 5 at 22-17. Grandville looking to knock off the Eagles on their home court. It was number 21, Koopman for 2. She has 5 now, and it cuts the lead down to 3. Under a minute to go, 22-19. Grandville's going to deflate a little bit more of that basketball. They did it to end the first quarter. Going to do it here for the second. I'm surprised Hudsonville's letting them. Only trailing by 3. Hudsonville has the possession here. If it gets tied up, here comes DeSmit. That's 3, Burkowski. That's been the assignment for DeSmit as Burkowski puts it in, or puts a shot up, no good. Follow-up is good. Gergang, and she gets in the scorebook. She has 2 points. And nice passing for the Eagles. It's Koopman, back-to-back baskets for Koopman. Draws it back within 3. It's 24-21. And that's how we'll end the second quarter of play. The Bulldogs, 24. The Hudsonville Eagles, 21. We'll return in just a few moments. You're watching the Hudsonville Grandville Community Media Network and the DeVille Sports Network.
DJ's Pizza Plus, located at 3471 Kelly Street, Hudsonville, DJ's is newly remodeled and ready for you to stop in. Grab a drink and watch the game, or try some delicious pie. A proud sponsor of WCET TV Sports and In the Zone, DJ's Pizza Kitchen is available for by the slice, dining in with family and friends, carry out, and delivery. DJ's Pizza Plus. Thank you for supporting WCET.
My name is Todd Ponstein from Interspace Mini Storage in Jenison, Michigan. And it's our goal here at Interspace to provide you, our customers, with clean, secure, dry, well-lit, personalized storage facilities. What makes us unique is that we're family owned and operated, and it is our goal to put our customers' needs ahead of our own. We will even come out sometimes on Saturdays to let people in and out of units. We have great rates, and we even offer discounts for 6 months paid in advance or more. We have many different size units ranging from as small as a 5x10 to as large as a 12x50 and almost anything in between. We don't have contracts. You rent right from the day that you move in to the day that you move out, so you don't pay for any time that you don't use. Of course, all of our customers have 24/7 access to their unit. So if you have storage needs, come see us at Interspace. Interspace Mini Storage, for all life has in store.
Welcome back to Hudsonville Fieldhouse, where the Bulldogs are taking on the Eagles, and a surprising lead for the Bulldogs at halftime, 24-21. After one quarter, it was 11-11. And then Grandville scores 13 in the second. Grandville scores 13. Hudsonville only scores 10. So that's our 3-point advantage. The Hudsonville Eagles come in the game at 7-4. The Bulldogs come in at 2-8. They beat Caledonia 36-21. They beat Hart 54-34. They beat Hart at the Sean Palin Invitational at Petoskey High School. They also play Petoskey, the Norsemen from Petoskey. They lost that game in a heartbreaker, 47-44. There's been no other game that really has been close except for the loss to Jenison in overtime, 45-44. Kind of surprising that they lost to Jenison. Jenison must be up and down this year. So it'll be Hudsonville basketball to start our third quarter. Hudsonville 7-4. Their losses are Rockford, West Ottawa, Grand Haven, and Byron Center. It'll be Avery Glass tossing the ball into Smith, and we're underway here in the third quarter. We're 5 seconds in, and Hudsonville is yet to penetrate inside. They do with Gardner. Gardner, nice pass. Gardner gets the rebound, and it's going to be tipped out to DeSmit. DeSmit has it with 7:40 to go. It would be Vanderbeek the triple. Good. Bank is still open. Here in Hudsonville, the Hudson Bank is still open. So we're tied at 24. Hudsonville starts off with a bang here in the third quarter. See what Grandville can do. They'll pull the three. This time no good. And Gardner has it. Gardner's going to go coast to coast and pick up a foul here. On 24, Gregor her first, team first. Gardner going to the line to shoot a pair. She's 1 for 2 now from the line. That's been Achilles heel here for Hudsonville. They could not hit free throws, and she go 1 for 2 just like Skolma does. Skolma has 1, 5 for DeSmit, 4 for Vanderbeek. Now she has 7. 7 for Koopman, 2 for Glass, and 2 for Takama. For the Bulldogs, that's Dallett. I'll get you their points here in a minute. That's Rakowski. Richardson the triple. This time she's behind the arc and she'll hit it. This time it's a 3-point basket. This time she was behind the arc this time. Stolen by Gregor. So Gregor has 4s, 2 for DeVries, 2 for Gingrang, 7 for Perez, 3 for Rakowski. Richardson had 6. Now she has 9. As back-to-back triples for the Bulldogs. This time Gregor hits it, and now they're up by 5 at 30-25. Lead was short for Hudsonville. 2 quick 3-point baskets for the Bulldogs, and the cleanup duties were good for number 30 in Allison Maryhugh. It's now pulls it back within 3 at 30-27. Bulldogs still lead. Lead was short, but sweet for the Bulldogs. As the Eagles came, and Glass is going to pick up her second, team first. And at the line to shoot 2 is Richardson. First time to the stripe. And she goes 1 for 2 from the line. She has 10 now. Looking for point 11 here. Looking to go 2 for 2 from the line. She is 2 for 2. It's a 5-point lead for the Bulldogs. 32-27. 5:46 to go. DeSmit goes up the court. Pop shot, no good. Bell for the rebound. And it's going to stay with the Hudsonville. That's DeSmit. Smith's going to pull and good. Josie DeSmit. Let's call her sister's name now. She has 7 and draws it back within 3 at 32-29. Jump ball, and it will favor the Bulldogs. 3 fresh Eagles come off the bench. Harmson, Skolma. I didn't get the third one. Vanderbeek. Leaving Gregor wide open for 3, no good. Here comes DeSmit. She'll push it up to Maryhugh. Maryhugh's good. Back-to-back baskets for Maryhugh. And it's back within 3 at 32-29. Gregor, nice pass to Dallett, and Dallett's going to travel. (32-31). 1-point lead for the Bulldogs. Quick fix there. Didn't add the 2 points. It's fine. The triple try, leaning, drawing contact. DeSmit thinks she's draw contact. She falls. That's Rakowski. Rakowski's going to put it up, no good. Rebound goes to Skolma. She'll push with 4.5 to go. She gets it over to DeSmit. Josie with the basketball. She calls out the play. Tomorrow, Hope Kelvin play, the men and the women, both at DeVos. There's a triple try. Bang goes number 21, Koopman. That's her second triple. And Hudsonville's back up by 2 now at 34-32. Triple try to answer, no good for the Bulldogs. Following that could have been a travel for Forms coming. That's the Smith pushes. And Skoma's going to lose it. Eagles will remain. The triple try in the corner. Bounces around, no good. The follow-up, no good. They'll work it back out. That's Harmson. Hudsonville cannot find a basket. They've shot 5 times and missed 5 times. 34-32 still. Bulldogs with the basketball. They trail by 2. As Dallett, the triple, good. Dallett. And it's now 35-34, Grandville. Timeout, Bulldogs. 30-second timeout here in, they have 4 remaining, so does Hudsonville. A never forgotten game here at the Fieldhouse Arena in Hudsonville. 3:16 to go. It's Hudsonville 34, Grandville 35. It'll be Hudsonville it'll be Hudsonville basketball after the timeout by the Bulldogs. Here in the 3rd quarter of play. That's the Smith, got it from Harmson. Harmson's got her hands open, she'll get it. She's guarded by DeSmith, or triple try for DeSmith, oh good. Harmson gets the rebound, the loose ball. 3 minutes to go. That's Skoma, triple good. And Hudsonville back up by 2. Back and forth action here at Hudsonville. 37-35, it's Richardson with the basketball for the Bulldogs. Tipped out by Skoma. She'll control, she'll look to go coast to coast, and she'll put it in for 2. 5 straight points for Skoma, she has 6 now. 39-35. Hudsonville starting to pull away a little bit. That's Rakowski to DeVries. DeVries the second time, good. DeVries has 4 now. Draws it back within 2 at 39-37. DeSmith with the basketball. Loses her dribble, goes over to Harmson. Harmson pulls, just outside the arc, no good. And Rakowski gets the rebound. Chance for the Bulldogs to tie here or pull ahead or come up empty. One of those 3 things. She'll ball pipe past Skoma, Will Rakowski. That's Perez. Perez is going to flake a shot. That's Gregor, no good. DeVries battles with Koopman and gives it to DeSmith. DeSmith's going to throw it right up and wide open on the other end, putting it in. Takama from DeSmith. Now they're back up by 4 at 41-37. That's Rakowski with the basketball. She's going to shoot, and we're going to foul on the play. It's going to be on the Hudsonville Eagles. Foul's going to be on number 33. Takama, her first. And the team second. And Rakowski, well, chance to go 1 for 2 from the line. Durang in for Bulldogs. Chance to pull it within 2 here with Rakowski's. Actually pull it within 3. No good is Rakowski. 0 for 2 from the line is Rakowski. That's DeSmith. Calling out play under a minute to go. They lead by 4 to the Eagles. At 41-37. Bulldogs are staying in. Durang will pick up her foul. Hitting the basket. Gardner. Number 20, Durang. Garang, Garang. And Gardner shooting 1. Gardner's good. Gardner's 2 for 3 from the line. And it's 44-37, a 7-point lead. This was the largest lead for Grandville at one time during the ball game. That's Perez. Perez is going to drive, put one up, rolls around, good. Emma Perez has been silent until now. She has 9 with 30 seconds to go. 44-39, a 5-point lead, and it's going to stay with the Eagles. With 26.1. Harmson will toss the ball in. She has 5 seconds to go, and she just gets it in. That's DeSmit with 20 seconds to go. She'll pull it out. Looks like they're in a hole for one. Rakowski's on her. Within her living room window. Eyeing her. Face-to-face are Rakowski and DeSmit. DeSmit just dribbling. I don't know if she sees the clock. She does. She passes it out the 3 corner. Good! For Abby Skoma. She has 2 3-pointers. She has 9 now, and the lead is now 47-39. That's how we'll end our third quarter of play. You're watching the Grandville Hudsonville Community Media Network.
DJ's Pizza Plus, located at 3471 Kelly Street, Hudsonville. DJ's is newly remodeled and ready for you to stop in. Grab a drink and watch the game, or try some delicious pie. A proud sponsor of WCET TV Sports and In the Zone, DJ's Pizza Kitchen is available for by the slice, dining in with family and friends, carry out, and delivery. DJ's Pizza Plus. Thank you for supporting WCET.
Welcome back to Hudsonville Fieldhouse, where the pep band is playing some music. And we're about ready to end our final quarter of play. Hudsonville has an 8-point lead, 47-39. Scoring in that quarter, 26-15, 11-point advantage for the Eagles. It'll be Hudsonville's basketball to start the final quarter. So it'll be number 24, Glass, getting it into DeSmit. Hudsonville looking to avenge the good shooting of Grandville, or the poor shooting of themselves, as they were down in the ballgame going into halftime and also tied after 1. Now they got the lead. It does Hudsonville. DeSmit is down, looking up a little limper, and 3-point basket for Rakowski. Got DeSmit to the ground and pulls it within 5. Hudson looking to answer, and they will for Takama. It's actually Hatfield. Hatfield will answer. 50-42. Foul's going to be on number 20, Vanderbeek. Her first, team first of the fourth quarter, and Perez will be at the line. She misses her first, she'll go to get her second. New rule here in high school basketball, once you get to 5 fouls, it's double bonus. As Perez go 1 for 2 from the line. She now has 10 points. And the Hudson lead goes to 7. It was 8. That's DeSmit with the basketball guarded by Rakowski. Now it's Gregoire over, or she's guarded by Gregoire. That's going to be Maryhugh, and Maryhugh will put it in. Maryhugh having a game now. She has 6 points. It's 52-43. Ball on the floor. And that's just DeSmit. She'll spin move, put it up. No good. And DeVries will get it. That's Rakowski. Grigwer stolen by number 30, Maryhugh. Maryhugh's going to go miss it. Rebound goes to DeSmit. Glass, no good. And we're going to get a foul here on Glass. Actually, Hatfield, her first. Team only 2. That's Rakowski. Got it from Grigwer. Rakowski. Guarded by DeSmit. She'll pull, no good. Battle for the rebound is Hatfield. And we're going to pick a foul here on number 24. Actually 11, Perez. And that will be Perez's fourth. Team's first. Timeout. Grandville will be a 30. We have 1 30-second timeout, 2 fulls left. Hudsonville has 1 full in all their 30s. 8-point lead or actually 9-point lead for the Eagles. Grandville will be home against Mattawan on Tuesday. Look for the Grandville Athletic YouTube page to pick that up with the Grandville AV class. I will be there to help them out. And then next week, Friday, a special night here at Jenison, or over at Jenison High School. It'll be the annual Pink Out at Jenison. Hudsonville will travel to Zeeland West and then travel to the land of the Buccaneers, the Grand Haven Buccaneers. Looking to avenge their early loss here at home against the Bucks. We're here to cover that game. That's Rakowski against DeSmit. DeSmit's going to lose it to Perez. Perez has it, and she'll save it to Richardson. Over to DeVries. Grigwer, the triple, good! Grigwer hits her second triple and pulls it back within 6. No lead has been safe here for Hudsonville. Grandville's cutting the deficit a few times, but then Hudsonville will come back. 5 minutes to go. Final quarter of play. I don't know where that wild shot where from the Eagles came from, but Richardson will get the rebound. Grigwer over to Perez. Perez is going to draw contact, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be on number 11, Hatfield. That'll be her second. And the team number 3. Perez looking to go redeem herself. She was 1 for 2 from the line last time. This time she at least goes 1 for 1, but she's 2 for 3 from the line right now unofficially. Looking to go 3 for 4 from the line. And she's 4 for 5 right now. She's 5 for 6. She's unofficially 5 for 6 from the line. Cuts it back within 4 at 52-48. Rakowski still guarding DeSmit. I'm loving this matchup. Those two are battling it out. She's been holding DeSmit low. She's only 7 right now. This time they got Richardson on her. That's Gardner. Over to DeSmit. Now Grigwer's on DeSmit. 4:20 to go. Hudsonville, no hurry. They got patience. What they should do here against the 2-8 Bulldogs. That's Maryhugh, and she's going to get fouled. So Maryhugh's going to the line to shoot 2. DeVries picks up her third. Only team second. Maryhugh shooting a pair here. She's 0 for 1. Looking to get point number 7 here. And we'll see a Hudsonville substitution. It's going to be for the shooter. Mary Hugh looking to go 1 for 2 from the line. And it's good. Almost count the announcer's jinx, but it wasn't in effect there. 53-48. Gregor into Rakowski. It's been Gregor and Rakowski switching the basketball. So Rakowski has it. This time she's guarded by Skoma. That's Perez. Perez to Gregor is going to see the wide open three. No good. She's going to get the rebound. That's Richardson this time for 3. Backdoor. DeVries is good. Timeout. Grandville, full timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. Hudsonville has all of theirs except for 1 full, so they have 4 remaining. Cut it within 3. You look at this game at 2-8 Grandville, 7-4 Hudsonville, and it should not be this way, but Grandville's looking to pull up the defeat here. I'd like to thank DJ's Pizza for their wonderful meal they gave us tonight. Before the game, during the game, or after the game, you can call 669-9550. 669-9550. Dine in, carry out, or have it delivered. DJ's Pizza Pub in the Hudsonville Plaza across from Ace Hardware. Almost blanked on that phone number. Should be doubly etched in my mind, but it's not. So it'll be DeSmit with the basketball. That's Skoma, guarded by Richardson. That's DeSmit, guarded by Rakowski. That's Gardner, guarded by Gregor. DeVries is guarding 21 now, Koopman. That's DeSmit with 3 and 13 to go. Rebound goes to Gregor. And we're going to pick up a foul here loose ball out of bounds. Nice defense there by DeSmit. So it'll be Rakowski, guarded by Skoma. She'll blow blaster. She'll put one up, and it's good. Rakowski pull the Bulldogs within 1, 53-52, and it's going to remain Hudsonville basketball. I thought it went off of DeSmit. So it'll be Hudsonville basketball. The triple try, no good. Battle for the rebound, Gregor. She gets up to Rakowski. Chance for the Bulldogs now. They're going back into the lead. Hudsonville's had the lead for most of the third and most of the fourth. Grandville looking to pull off the upset. Perez is going to lose it, but Gregor has it. Trying to get it inside to DeVries. DeVries has it. It's going to be stolen by Gardner. Gardner upside to Skoma. Skoma puts it in for 2. Nice job by Skoma to see the basket from Gardner. And we're going to get a timeout to Hudsonville. It will be a full timeout. It's 55-52, a 3-point lead with 2 minutes to go. Still anybody's ball game. But fouls are going to be for the issue right now, because who wants the game is who really doesn't want to foul is Hudsonville, but Grandville's going to want Hudsonville to foul. This might come down like the boys game did. Pet band trying to get the fans riled up here. The capacity has gone down at least by 55%, if not more, since the boys' game. At least the pet band stuck around. At the end of the game, for our DJ's Pizza Player of the Game, brought to you by DJ's Pizza Pub, across the street from Ace Hardware in downtown Hudsonville, off of Kelly Street, next to the West Michigan Community Bank. It's Rakowski, guarded by Skoma. Gets it in to Gregor, guarded by Gardner. Gets it into DeVries. DeVries puts one up and rolling around, and it just doesn't fall. She had a good shot there. It just couldn't fall. And DeVries will go on to shoot a pair. Mary Hughes going to pick up her second. DeVries chance to pull it within at least one. First one's up, no good. Now she can pull it within at least two with this free throw. She puts it up, and that's also no good. Remains three with 1:50 to go. DeSmit will have the basketball. Won't be surprised Grandville is going to look for some magic here the next minute and a half. Pull it off an upset. But I don't like the starts here by Hudsonville. They had a slow start. I think that's what's costing them right now, and I think they're a little nervous playing against Grandville. And DeSmit should be shooting too. Foul's going to be on number 11, Perez. That's going to be her fifth foul. She's going to foul out tonight with 12 points. And we got to wait for a replacement. It's going to be number 1, Dallet. If you want to spell Dallet, it's D-A-L-L-E-T-T. So Perez will foul out unofficially with 12 points. Perez looking to open the gap here. It's usually money from the line. She has it at 4 now. Leads at 4, 56-52. She'll toe the line. She'll walk up and toe the line. She'll put it up. And it bounces in. Puts it back up, lead up, back up to 5 with 1:20 to go. Still not over. Bulldogs still can come back. But not plays like that. That's Gardner. She almost traveled. She luckily just stopped right in her spot. That's Richardson. That's DeSmit. Richardson's guarding DeSmit right now. This is the matchup you want. Here's the double team going to come up, but closes. They'll work it around. A triple try, short, and we're under a minute to go. DeVries gets the rebound to Rakowski. This is when Grandville wants to push it. Richardson, the deep three, good! With 38.6, Richardson hits the deep three. She was about the distance back to Grandville on that shot. Be a full timeout. That's all they got left. Game still not over. 57-55. Grandville hanging in. I'd like to thank the athletic director here at Hudsonville, Mr. Ben Farkas, and his assistant, the coach, Casey Glass, over there, for these wonderful courtside seats. Brought to you by DJ's Pizza and Inner Space Mini Storage. Inner Space Mini Storage, if you have some storage needs, called Inner Space Mini Storage. And see what Todd Ponstein and friends have left for storage needs. Grandville came on top 52-48 in the boys game, looking to pull off the stunner here in Hudsonville. They'll play back at Hudsonville in just a few weeks, I believe. We'll hopefully have that coverage for you. And also they might even meet in districts. You never know. That's Gregor, or it's Gardner. They'll work it around to Hudsonville. They'll pull it back with 27 seconds to go. And that's kind of a flop there by DeSmit. Ruskowski picks up her second, team fourth. Fans wanted a technical foul on that. That could almost been an over and back call because she was in the front court and came to the back court. Smith will pull it out with 20 seconds to go, and Dell will foul her second, team fifth. And that's not the person you want to foul, the Smith, because she's 2 for 2. She'll be shooting 2. It's not the person you want to foul. You want to foul number 24 or 10, Harmson, or Glass, or Gardner, or anybody else that's on the court. That's the one person you don't want to foul. And she misses her first. Still leaves life for Grandville. Skoma checks in along with 20, Vanderbeek. It's a rare miss there by Josie DeSmit. This time she'll toe the line, see if she can put it in this time. It's up, it's good. They have a point lead. 58-55, still time for Grandville to hit the 3-point. We have a timeout. Grandville, that's their last timeout. See what Coach Mike Van Hecken draws up here. Because he has a perfect 13 seconds to go. I'm giving this Grandville team proms tonight. They're sticking with Hudsonville, or they're not letting Hudsonville roll away. I thought, look at the records, you kind of think that they're going to roll away with it. Will Hudsonville, 58-55. Hudsonville leads by 3. The 2-8 Bulldogs taking on the 7-4 Eagles. Hudsonville 2-3. Grandville 1-5. Still not over. 13 seconds to go. We've seen some magic in the boys' game with Regneris, and we're going to have a timeout, a full timeout. I don't know if Casey Glass knew what was coming out of that timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, their last full timeout. That was some, I don't know if Casey Glass, you could hear him yell timeout because I don't know if he knew what Grandville's drew up there, but good job by Coach Michael Van Hecken for drawing something up that Casey Glass never saw coming. Still got 13 seconds to go. Still the score remains 58-55 in favor of the Eagles. Eagles going to escape here with a win. We'll have to wait and see. So it'll probably be number 24, Greg Ward, tossing the ball in. And they're probably going to try to find Gracie Burkowski. Or do you look for Richardson, who can hit 3? Greg Ward can hit a 3. Anybody can hit a 3 in this team and force the extras. But you never know. Hudsonville might just escape here. You have 5 seconds to go, and Hudsonville still has 2 timeouts remaining. We'll see. This is the Instant Classic brought to you by DJ's Pizza. And it was a late call, but it was a tough call. Her foot went over, but the ball did not. I don't think the ball didn't even go over. Her foot did, but not the ball. She did not retain possession. So Hudsonville will have it, leading by 3, and that's what we'll probably have to do is DeVries will have to foul. That'll be her 4th. It was a tough call there for Grandville. The over and back call. 2 shots here for Skoma. Still not over. Pressure on Skoma. She can't hit the first. What if Grandville can get the rebound here? They don't have any timeouts, but there's the icing on the cake. Skoma will hit it, and Hudsonville will walk away with a squeaker. As Gregoire hits the triple. Good! Right at the buzzer, but just late. It's 59-58. Bulldogs lose it by a single point. Unofficial scoring, first of all, for the Bulldogs of Grandville, who lose by only a single point. It's 3 for Dallup. Rakowski with 11. Richardson with 14. 12 for Perez, who fouled out. 2 for Gingrich. 13 for Gregoire. And 6 for DeVries. And for the victorious Hudsonville Eagles, move their record to 8-4 overall, 3-3 in the OK Red. It's 11 for Skoma, who hit a key winning free throw with 11. 10 for DeSmit, 3 for Hatfield, 7 for Vanderbeek, 10 for Koopman, 4 for Gardner, Glass with 2, Maryhugh with 7, and Chakama with 4. Huge win there for Hudsonville, but Grandville gave them a battle until the very last seconds. So for my mom, Sharon Waring, doing a fantastic job as always up on our camera tonight, and for our entire volunteer crew and our staff here at WCTV, Hudsonville Grandville Community Television, and the Ville Sports Network, we're going to say so long from the Hudsonville Fieldhouse. What's that final score? Grandville 58, Hudsonville 59.